Hello everyone, guess what day it is? It is Sunday and I'm going to Thorpe Park today. Now last Sunday we went to Alton Towers, which I included in my weekly vlog but didn't do like a separate vlog for it. But today we're going to Thorpe Park and I'm going to vlog the whole day. Now I've made it my mission to vlog as much as possible and then just cut down what I like, because when I was at Alton Towers I only filmed little snippets and I ended up getting like not even like 5 minutes of footage. So today is my mission to film basically as much as possible. I'm going to film what rides I go on, basically what I eat, like just a bit of everything really. If you don't know what Thorpe Park is, it's a theme park based in the UK and it's probably most famous for its ride Stealth, which is like a launch coaster. And to describe it, like it literally goes up like that. Like you'll know it. If you saw it, you'd know it. So I'd say it's probably most famous for Stealth, and also it was in the in-betweeners. So you know when Neil works at a theme park? That is Thorpe Park. So we're going there today. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I've got ready. Like I said before, I always wear makeup at a theme park. I'm not really sure why. I think it's because when I don't, and you get the ride photo back, my face is like bright purple because I'm just screaming my head off. So I always wear makeup for a theme park day. So yeah, I've had a cup of tea. I just need to eat some breakfast and we're getting picked up in about 15 minutes. Yeah. I'm very excited. I haven't been to Thorpe Park in a long time. I don't think I actually went last year, but I have gone the year before and the year before that. So it's going to be nice to go on some of the rides again. There is definitely some that I'm not keen on. I don't go on Stealth, I'm too scared. For someone that likes theme parks, I'm not a big fan of heights, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm going to take everyone along for the journey. If you've been to Thorpe Park, let me know in the comments what your favourite ride is. Yeah, I'm thinking of going around and like rating the rides that I've been on. It's meant to be really sunny today, so I'm hoping to get on some of the water rides, which I haven't been on in years because every time we normally go, it's like September, October time, just before closing season, so it's a little bit drizzly. It was even raining at Alton Towers last week, so hopefully today it'll be sunny and I can get on some water rides. My hair is an absolute mess this morning as well. I tried to put it in plaits last night, and like the top bit is really curly and the bottoms are like so I think I'm just going to tie it up the whole day. I will also show you a little outfit of the day, but I've got to find my sunglasses because the sun is proper coming out now. So I'm going to find my sunglasses and then I'm going to film the journey. I will see you when I'm at Thorpe Park. It's not lit up. I know, I didn't think that. A quick pit stop. I'm just going to grab a Coke, but I know that Tate wants a coffee before we get going. First ride of the day is always known as this Inferno. You probably can't hear me over the noise, but yeah, I always like to start with this one. But yeah, probably my favourite ride in the park. 10 out of 10, runs really smooth, don't bang your head around. Yeah, so sick. Oh my god, it takes so long. Jesus. The rest of my party just went on Stealth, which is the one you can see behind me, which is a launch coaster. Personally, not my favourites, so I'm just chilling here waiting for them to come off. To me, it's just too fast and it goes up. I can't remember how tall, but I'll show a picture of it going up the top hat as well. I do want to go on it at some point, but I just, every time I get in the queue, I'm just clicking out. Windy when it comes to theme parks, especially with like heights, so I think the next ride is going to be something silly, probably like the Rumba Rapids or something along them lines. You're about to hear Stealth again. I'll try and film the... You ready? It's just not for me. I'm gonna do the swarm next. Terrified of this one. Really fucking terrified of this one. The thing is, I've been on this ride about 5 times, and every time I go on it, it gets more and more scary. Like the first time I went on it, I was like, oh, this is so easy. No, I'm terrified of it now, but I said I'd go on it with the party, so I'll see you on the other side. Been bitching and moaning all day about how I don't want to go on school. Went on it once, went round again, went on it again, and I think it's probably my favourite ride at the park, so I'm hoping to go on the front row at the end of the day, and our picture come out really cute, so buzzing. Resort to put my hair in a plait because I'm so windswept, but I've treated myself to a little Costa panini. We're going to have a sit down, and then I think we'll probably head to like Store the Ride, maybe the Walking Dead ride, depending what has a short queue, I guess. That looks good. Just had a nice ride on The Walking Dead. Normally there's live actors, but we didn't have any today. I haven't ever actually had the live actors on that ride. I've been on it like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, it was still a good ride, got a nice photo, but it's not my favourite. It's a bit slow. There's not really a lot going on, but it's worth doing while you're here. About to chuck myself on the water ride. I haven't done this one in years, so I've gone into the shop and come prepared with this really sexy rain mac. So yeah, wish me luck. Did just have a ride on Tidal Wave. My hair is actually completely dry. I spent £8 on one of the little like Merlin Pass poncho things. Best £8 I've ever spent because I am bone dry. So yeah, had a good ride on Thorpe, although it is running so rough. Like, I don't know if you've been on Thorpe, please comment below, tell me how you find it, because I find that my head gets battered between the headrests, but it's such a good ride. Probably one of the rides that, I can see my boyfriend over there staring at me, probably one of the rides that I really enjoy going on here normally, but yeah, it is a bit rough today. I'm not sure if I'm going to have another ride on it yet. But yeah, the Thorpe ride, it's been around for a little while, and I think it's coming on to being quite old now. They used to have a maze here called Thorpe Live, which was quite famous. I never went on that because when it was about, I think I was like 10 years old, and there's no way 10-year-old me would have gone on Thorpe Live. I hadn't even seen Thorpe at that point. But yeah, the Thorpe ride here has a beyond vertical crop, which is when you're on it, it literally flips your stomach. So, but it is one of the best things about it. Like an absolute wuss, I'm going to sit the next ride out. Those of you that know me, I am a big fan of theme parks, but spinning rides and flat rides are not my bag. But the rest of my party are going on it, so I'm going to film them going round. It's just not for me, because I would go a horrendous shade of green if I went on this ride. I've been watching them go around on this ride for like a couple of minutes, and it's genuinely making me feel sick. It's so ridiculous. Those that have never been, Thorpe Park is like on an island kind of thing, and it's like surrounded by all this water. But it is really beautiful. Like in the summer, when the light reflects off this, it's really nice. And the park itself is sick. It's definitely one of the best in the UK. beautiful, gorgeous day. As you can see, I'm sat by the window and there is just an amazing like summery glow coming from outside. I wanted to come on here and just basically film an outro from my Thorpe Park video because I put all the clips together and I was really happy with what I filmed. However, when I like watched it all the way through, it just felt like the ending was so abrupt. Like I literally just filmed me leaving and that was it. So I wanted to sit and talk about the day and like what rides I went on and all of that kind of thing. So yeah, it was such a good day. I thought it was going to be extremely busy because the Monday after the Sunday was a bank holiday, or it was just a bank holiday weekend in general. So I thought the whole place was going to be heaving and it was so quiet. Like Thorpe Park can get insanely busy. If anyone's been before, sometimes you're queuing for like 2 hours to get on one ride that goes in like 14 seconds. So yeah, it was dead quiet. We managed to go on everything like 3 times. It's probably the best day I've had at Thorpe Park, genuinely. Like, my favourite rides there, normally you get to go on them like once, but I ended up going on everything, yeah, about 2 to 3 times. I can't lie, on the way home I was like, oh my god, my stomach is churning. But it was such a good day. The weather was on our side. It literally started raining just as we left, so we just timed it perfectly. So, some of the rides I went on, I basically went on everything. The only one I don't go on is Stealth. Like I said during the video, I just can't do it and it's so annoying because I've been on everything else. And to be honest with you, Stealth is like not half as scary as some of the other ones I've been on, but it's literally just the fact that you go straight up and down. Like if it was like a gradual and then a drop, or if it went straight up and then gradually went down, it's just how steep it is up and down. I just can't do it. But the people I went with, my friends and my boyfriend, they went on it so many times. Like my friend literally, she come off, went back round, did it again, went back round, did it again. That's how quiet it was. You could literally just re-queue and be on it in like 2 minutes. One of the things I was really proud of myself for doing, I have like a real stupid fear of the swarm. Like when I first went to Thorpe Park, well, to be fair, when I first went, I was only little. I did it as a school trip when I was like 10 and it just wasn't for me back then. But when I went to it more recently as an adult, I went on the swarm like 2 or 3 times and was like, oh, it's so fun, it's so smooth, it's not scary at all. And then, a little throwback, when I first started dating my boyfriend, we went to Thorpe Park as one of our first dates. And I remember saying to him like, I love the swarm, it's my favourite ride here, I'm not even scared of it. And he was like, well, sit on the front then if you're not scared. And because like I'd only just sort of got to know him, I didn't want to be like, no, I'm too frightened. So I sat on the front, like, so you've got like the 2 seats on the side, and I sat like the front in the middle. Worst decision of my life. Like when you sit on the front on that ride and it tips you upside down and drops you, the force of it, like I literally, when you looked at that photo from that ride, there was tears streaming down my face. I was like this. So since that day, 2 years ago, I hadn't been on it because it had just really put me off. And then because my party of 3 had gone on it and I was like, oh my god, I can't miss out, I can't just sit and watch, I went on it and proceeded to go on it 3 times. And I was like, this is the best ride here. So I conquered a fear, which is always nice. And yeah, it probably is my favourite ride there. Like it really never used to be, I used to hate it. But it just genuinely feels so much smoother. I don't recommend sitting on the front if you're a scaredy cat like me, but if you sit second to the front or like in the middle, it's just so good. It's so smooth, it's really fun, and it doesn't feel as high up as it actually is. I didn't do many of the flat rides. I can't do spinning. I can't spin on rides. Like spinning rides and fairground rides, things like that. No, they make me sick. They make me sick. So I was the bag holder during all the flat rides. I went on one which is called Quantum, which is like one of those flying carpet ones where you sit on there and it goes like that. You would have seen it in the video. I went on that, and even then I come off and I was like, nah, that made me feel sick. So those ones aren't for me. So I went on Quantum, I went on the Swarm 3 times. I went on Soar twice. Soar the ride is so good. The theme on Soar the ride is incredible. I hope they never change the theming. I'm a big fan of the Soar franchise. But yeah, I hope they never change it. However, I will say it is rough. I did smack my head on the side a couple of times. But nonetheless, it's still one of my favourites. I went on Tidal Wave. As you can see, I wore my little poncho. Tidal Wave is one of my favourite ones, and I've not been on it in years. And because it was like a little bit sunny, I was like, right, you kind of have to. For those of you that don't know that one, it is just like a giant, I don't even think I filmed it in the vlog. I filmed us going on it, like in the queue, but I didn't film the actual ride. It's just a giant log flume, but when I say the wave that comes off of it, Jesus, it is a lot. And I normally don't go on it because you do get absolutely soaked, but me and G went and got ponchos from the shop. They were £8 each. Quite expensive, to be fair. However, I was bone dry. The only thing that was wet was my Converse, and they stayed wet for the rest of the day. But the rest of me, my hair was dry, my clothes were dry, so if you are going on that, or if you'd be put off from going on it because of the water, just wear a poncho. I went on I went on Storm Surge, which is one of my favourites, which is like the ones in the dinghies. Didn't do the Dodgems. I normally do the Dodgems, but I think there was a bit of a queue, so I didn't do it. Went on Nemesis Inferno 3 times, which is the ride from the In-Betweeners. I love that one. It is so much fun. The first time we went round, the photo thing wasn't working. So we were like, right, we have to go on it again later in the day because we need a photo on it. Because I think it's one of the only rides there where you get a picture of all 4 of you. So we did that, went on the Flying Fish. Yeah, it was just a really, really good day, a really successful day, and I will be going back to Thorpe Park again this year because for some reason, it never used to be my favourite. Alton Towers was always my favourite, but I might even say that Thorpe Park may have overtaken it. Like, it's just good, it's just a nice wholesome day. I just want to add that the Thorpe Park merch this year was so cool. I'm not really one to normally go around the shop, and if I do get something from the shop, it's normally like the photo pass where you get all the photos, or I'm trying to think, sometimes we get like the pin badges for our bags. But I got 2 t-shirts, which really surprised me. Really didn't think I was going to buy any. But yeah, the shirts were so cool, and they're kind of like that, you know, like when you wear an oversized t-shirt, sometimes it just fits wrong at the hips or wrong at the shoulders, and then it's really baggy in the middle. But because they're like a bat wing fit, I don't think that's what it's called, drop shoulder? I don't know. Like, they're wide at the top and then the shoulders are kind of like dropped down. But I'll show you to show what I mean. The shirts are quite expensive, however, they're really thick and really good quality, and the print feels really nice. It's not the sort of print that's going to come off in the wash, it's like that thick feeling. The first shirt I got was a Saw shirt, which, as you can see, that is actually embroidered on, so that is going nowhere. And the embroidery is really thick, and it just says Saw the Ride, and on the back it says Live or Die with... Is it Billy the Puppet? Yeah, the guy is Jigsaw, and then that's Billy the Puppet. I think. That makes me sound really bad. I haven't seen Saw in years, but I promise I do like the films. I'm not a fake fan. But yeah, so cool. And if you see what I mean, the like shoulders are kind of like wide, like drop shoulder fit. But it's really cool, and I'm hoping to wear these with like cycling shorts. Even when I go to Japan, because it will be in June and it will be like pretty hot, and in the city it will be, yeah, in the city it will be roasting. So I thought a big t-shirt with like cycling shorts, because we're going to do a few theme parks in Japan as well, would be perfect, representing the UK theme park in Tokyo. And the next one I got was for Nemesis Inferno. So Saw the Ride was for my boyfriend, because he loves the Saw Ride, and Nemesis Inferno was for me. This is so cool. So again, like the Saw one, that's embroidered on, and it's really thick. I wish you could feel it. ASMR. And on the back, tell me this is not the coolest fucking shirt ever. Oh, excuse my French. I really need to stop swearing in my videos, because I know that my boyfriend's little sister watches these and my little cousin watches them as well. So from now on, I will not be swearing in my videos. But yeah, the print is so cool. It really reminds me of like pop punk band merch. Like, this looks like this could be like a neck deep shirt or something like that. I also really like that their tops are really long. So I got this in a large, but I would say it fits more like an XL, and yeah, it's really long. So when I wear cycling shorts, it's going to look more like a t-shirt dress than a big t-shirt. But yeah, I was so pleased with them. They're really cool, and I'm going to take some photos in Japan wearing them. I think we've got maybe like 2 or 3 theme parks that we're going to in Japan, but I think before I go, I might make a video of like things I'm excited to do in Japan, or like the top 10 things I'm looking forward to, something like that. I've got a few things to do before we go to Japan, but I'll save that for another video. So yeah, I'm going to conclude my Thorpe Park video there. I just wanted to come on and film a little exit outro, because it just felt like the video ended so abruptly. But yeah, hopefully you'll be seeing this at some point. It's taken me a long time to edit this one. Like, getting the videos from my phone onto my laptop has taken longer than I thought, so it has taken a little while, so I'm very sorry. Thank you to everyone who's watched my recent videos. I'm sorry that they haven't been as frequent, but work has been crazy. I will be getting a camera soon, I think. So at the moment I film everything on my phone. I do actually have a camera as well. Like in my first video, I'm pretty sure I said that I had a camera, and I do, and it's one that I used to use at college for like my art course and stuff, and I thought, oh amazing, I'll just use that. However, the lens does not work well. It does film, but when you try and zoom in, the lens gets stuck, and then it comes up with like an error sign and you can't use it if the lens is stuck, and it is just not pretty. So I'm using my phone at the moment, but before I go to Japan I want to get a camera and maybe a cheeky GoPro. Oof, that light is bright. Yeah, I think a GoPro would be really good for like the theme parks and stuff. So yeah, I might be doing that. I've completely gone off on a tangent. But yeah, thank you to everyone for watching my video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and follow my Instagram, which I'm pretty sure it shows at the beginning and at the end. But follow my Instagram if you want to see my outfits of the day and things that I get up to. But yeah, hope you enjoyed.